Finally, the delight grows to the mind, where where things are restored in the moments of tranquility. He underlines this part particularly in his definition. You know the famous definition which he gives. Poetry is the spontaneous
Overflow.
overflow of
Overflow.
Emotions.
powerful emotions
Emotions.
recollected in
Tranquility.
tranquility. Feelings too of unremembered pleasure. And you see, this is unremembered pleasure. He has been able to record of the pleasure out of the things. And many pleasures he had no idea. About many pleasures he had no idea. This is the innocence part of poet's personality. That he had many pleasures, but he does not know the source of all each and every pleasure. He was happy in nature. Why was he happy in nature? Even he does not know. This is feelings too of unremembered pleasure, such perhaps as have no slight or trivial influence on that vast portion of good man's life, his little, nameless, unremembered acts of kindness and of love. So he comes to observe about many things, about many events and incidents which gave him delight and pleasure. So he talks of these things in these lines. Nor less I trust to them I may have owed another gift. And what is the another gift he owes to nature? Nature has given him pleasure, nature has given him joy,
Power of thinking.
nature has given him that strength and power, and with the help of that power, he was able to remove all the worldly anxieties, stress. And what is the next gift which he receives from nature? Nor less I trust to them I may have owed another gift of aspect more sublime, and that is more sublime in nature, that is more elevated in stature. What is that gift? No, he receives gifts by gifts from nature. He receives delight by nature. The joy is one thing, the delight is one thing. But what are the next important things which he receives from nature? And that is important. And that is the point where Wordsworth spiritualizes nature and he feels a sort of eternal relationship with nature. This is a kind of yoga avastha. This is a kind of samadhi avastha when he becomes one with nature. He merges his own existence into the entity of
Nature.
nature. Just as the lover and the beloved
बंद हो गया.
becomes one. बंद हो गया?
चल रहा.
चल रहा? Just as this oneness is desired in these relationships. Whether the relationship is of love, whether the relationship is of nature, every poet, every scholar, every thinker talks of oneness because wherever there is duality, it is subject to death and decay. But this oneness is not subject to death and decay, is not subject to worldly weaknesses and worldly frailties. Who are so safe as we, where none can do treason to us, none says. I often quote these lines. Who is so safe? Where there is no fear of death, where there is no fear of separation, where there is no fear of deception. This is important. So, finally, in the coming lines, he talks of that gift which he receives from nature, and that is more sublime, that is more elevated, that is more pure and genuine. And what is that gift? Joy and delight is one thing that's not sublime in nature, but this thing is sublime in nature. Sublime, elevated, transcendental, which is not earthly, which is divine. Sublimity, which is of divine origin. What is that? Nor less I trust. Where was it? Nor less I trust to them I may have ought another gift of aspect more sublime, that blessed mood. Yes. What does he receive from nature? He receives from nature the blessed mood, the blessed temperament, the blessed mindset, the blessed approach. Receive thy new possessor, one who brings a mind not to be changed by place or time. It is mind which creates everything. And if the mind is pure and serene, if the mind is blessed, if the mind is gifted, if the mind is a genius in terms of creativity, this is blessed. Poets are gifted personalities. Poets are not ordinary personalities. They are gifted. They receive their vibes from some outer source. And from where do they receive is not known. This is the difference between artistic production and the industrial production. The goods, the devices, the equipments, the machines, the tools, the scientific things could be produced in factories with the help of machine and technology. And it has been producing since the industrial revolution. But man and mankind has not been able to produce poets like Shakespeare, the dramatists like Shakespeare. You cannot compel anyone. You cannot compel Suman to be like Virginia Woolf, to be like Simone de Beauvoir, to be like Anita Desai. She cannot write like Anita Desai. She can, with the due passage of time, but who knows? Right now, Chavi and Komal are not like Manju Kapoor. I am not like anything. So we can produce goods in factory, but we cannot produce poets and dramatists, painters. That's why some of the poets and some of the figures are declared as classical. Classical, what is the meaning of classical literature and classical? The classical is something that which in rank and stature, which in rank and stature and which in sublimity has been too high and too elevated that now their level could never be reached. Their excellence could never be chased. It could only be followed. It could only be followed. Now, the standards, the parameters set by Milton and Shakespeare have been so high that they couldn't be exactly imitated. They could only be followed. This is so. What is that gift which he receives from nature and that is sublime? Is the blessed mood? Is the tranquil mind? You know, in fact, This is the pure spirit of man. This is the pure mind of man where only upright feelings could prevail, where one is all away from all worldly weaknesses. This mind, this pure mind, this blessed mind, this genuine mind can only produce works like poetry, epics, or whatever it is, which could hold the attention of the readers as long as eyes can see and ears can hear.
Hmm.
Who produces plays and poems? Who produces paintings and music, the fine arts? It is the